Hi guys, welcome to another episode. So little change in today's plan. मैंने कल के वीडियो में बोला था कि we're gonna go today evolve और हम वहाँ पे जाकर ट्रेन करने वाले थे. बट वो प्लान दो लोग पे डिपेंडेंट था who I was supposed to go train with and उनमें से एक बीमार पड़ गया है so that आज हम जिम तो नहीं जा पाएंगे बिकॉज मेरा जिम बंद है. अब पता नहीं क्या किया है कि जिस दिन दिवाली थी उस दिन जिम खुला था एंड दिवाली के नेक्स्ट 2 दिन जिम बंद रख रखा है. तो हाँ, मेरा जिम आज तो बंद है एंड आई कांट गो टू इवॉल्व बिकॉज माई फ्रेंड्स आर नॉट कमिंग और मुझे अकेले जाने में थोड़ा कंटाल आ रहा है. सो आई एम थिंकिंग ऑफ डूइंग लाइक अ फुल डे ऑफ ईटिंग टाइप ऑफ थिंग. सो अभी आई टुक अ शावर एंड आई एम रेडी फॉर माई फर्स्ट मील. आई डोंट नो हाउ आई एम गोना काउंट कैलोरीज दो क्योंकि अभी नाश्ते में इट्स मोस्टली होम फूड ओनली. आई एम गोना हैव लाइक 2-3 आलू का पराठाज विथ सम कर्ड. दही के साथ खाएंगे वो. I don't know why I said curd and dahi साथ में, but yeah, we're gonna have that. I don't know how many calories that comes out to honestly. So yeah, that's it. Maybe lunch के लिए what I'm gonna have might be calorie counted, but as far as breakfast goes, I'm sorry I can't give you all the calories. But हाँ, जो है वो है. Gonna have 2 आलू के पराठे, दही and I think थोड़ा सा chips है. Gonna have that. Not the healthiest start to the day, but my parents aren't here and so I have to make do with what I have. For dinner maybe we'll cook something. Let's see. Okay, so as far as lunch goes, मैंने ज़्यादा कुछ खाया नहीं था because as it's an off day, I wasn't feeling hungry actually and मेरा breakfast काफ़ी लेट था. So I just had half a liter of milk with थोड़ा chocos. तो मेरे पास उसका फ़ोटो तो नहीं है but I have the aftermath of it. That is my bowl जो खाली है. But let's not look at that. Anyways, I was actually supposed to do a bulking shake दिन में but I just knew कि वो मुझसे डाइजेस्ट नहीं होता बिकॉज इट वॉज टू मच एट दैट पॉइंट फॉर मी और मेरे को काम करना था. सो आई जस्ट हैड ये चौकोज एंड दूध एंड देन आई वेंट टू स्लीप थोड़ी देर के लिए क्योंकि अभी मुझे वापस काम करना है. एंड उसके अलावा रात को आई डिसाइडेड विल मेक सम माई लाइक वन ऑफ माई बल्किंग क्लासिक्स चिकन पास्ता. और ये बनाना बहुत सिंपल है. सो माई रेसिपी आई विल शेयर इट. वेरी सिंपल टू मेक. द सॉस के लिए यू डोंट नीड एनी फैंसी इंग्रेडिएंट्स. सिंपल चीज़ें चाहिए जो ज़्यादा महंगी भी नहीं आती हैं एंड विच यू कैन गेट एट एनी लोकल शॉप. द फन थिंग अबाउट इट इज़ द सॉस क्योंकि यूजली सॉस बनाने में लोग बहुत सारा क्रीम ये वो फैंसी चीज़ ये सब चीज़ें यूज़ करता है बट आई विल शो यू ऑल दैट यू डोंट नीड इट. एंड बहुत सिंपल तरीका होता है वाइट सॉस बनाने का एंड आपको देख लेना. तो अभी मैं जाऊंगा ग्रोसरी स्टोर सामान लेने क्योंकि कुछ चीज़ें नहीं है जैसे पास्ता ही नहीं है एंड चिकन नहीं है तो बहुत 2 बेसिक की चीज़ें है ही नहीं. सो आई एम गोना गो गेट दैट एंड देन उसके बाद आई विल सी यू ऑल इन द किचन. सो या व्हाट्स अप ब्रो. ऑलराइट, टाइम टू कुक. सो फर्स्ट थिंग्स फर्स्ट, जो हम लोग चिकन लाए हैं यू नो वॉश दैट अप बिकॉज यू नेवर नो उसमें कुछ इम्प्योरिटीज़ होएगा या नहीं होएगा. सो यू नो वॉश दैट अप एंड कट इट इनटू स्मॉल पीसेस. देन we'll put our pasta to boil. Also pro tip for pasta, right? So when I do meal preps, I try to be as cost efficient as possible. So if you have like a retail store near your house like DMart या Star Bazaar ऐसा कुछ, so try shopping the local brands. So this is around 350 grams of pasta, right? और मेरे को ये I'll tell you all, मेरे को ये 50 रुपये में मिला है. No, not even 50. The MRP is 52. I got it for 40 on discount. So this is like 350 grams of pasta for 50 bucks, 40 bucks, which is very cheap. Or this is per 100 grams. It has like 73 grams of carbs in it. And main pasta का जो use है, that is just to get a good amount of carbs in it. So yeah, it has per 100 grams is 365 calories, and out of that 73 grams 73 grams of carbs and 15 grams of protein. So I'm gonna cook this whole thing up only, I'm pretty sure. And yeah, उसके अलावा I bought chicken breast. Usually when you're on a bulk, I prefer eating thighs क्योंकि उसमें a little more calories in it and it tastes better. But thighs थी नहीं, so I bought boneless breast. That also around 300 rupees per kg है. So I bought half kg only क्योंकि I don't think I'll be using one full kg chicken breast, bro, honestly. So yeah, I'm gonna wash chicken up and then I'll get back. Alright, so chicken is washed and everything. One thing I like to do with my chicken is before I season it, right? मैं एक fork लूँगा. Fork नहीं है. So wait, it's not here. It's there. I'll get it. So take a fork and like just stab your chicken everywhere. The reason to do this is मैं अपने chicken को marinate नहीं कर रहा हूँ like for a while. So I want to make sure that whatever seasoning I put on my chicken reaches inside and वो अंदर से it should taste good, right? So I'll just take जितना chicken है, I'll just start like stabbing it everywhere. And yeah, then I'll season it अच्छे से. And today's pasta, as I said, my parents aren't here. तो मेरे को सब्जी काटने में बहुत आलस आ रहा था. So I'm not gonna be using any vegetables. I'm not even gonna be using garlic. तो उसके लिए I have a substitute. I have garlic powder with me. So I'll use that everywhere, like for my sauce, for the seasoning on the chicken, everywhere pretty much. I'll be using garlic powder instead of whole garlic. And yeah, this has been stabbed enough. Also, pro tip for when you're boiling your क्या बोलते हैं pasta, right? Throw some oil in there. Why? Because once your pasta is boiled and you remove it, right? तो and once you let it cool for a bit, तो वो चिपक जाता है, and that like completely ruins your texture of the pasta you're trying to make because the pieces stick together. So instead of doing that, अगर आप थोड़ा सा oil डाल दोगे, then when you remove your pasta, and even when you remove it once, if you just drizzle a little bit of oil and mix it nicely, then वो pasta, it won't stick together. So yeah, I'm gonna season this chicken with, let me think, not too crazy on the seasoning, some salt, pepper, garlic powder, little bit of lal mirch powder or paprika as some people would say, and maybe a little bit of peri seasoning. It goes well with like Alfredo sauce. So yeah, gonna season it with that and then I'll come back to you. Also, pasta जो जिस पानी में boil हो रहा है, please throw some salt in there, otherwise your pasta might taste little bland. Alright, pasta is done boiling, right? And see the importance of using oil. It's not sticking to each other. And chicken seasoned. So please season your chicken very nicely. It should change color ऐसे. Otherwise, it's not well seasoned. Sorry to say. Okay, so time to cook the chicken. आप चिकन दो तरीके से बना सकते हो. Either you can cook it in your oven without using any, butter, ghee, oil, or क्योंकि एक बार when it's exposed to heat, right, chicken में भी fat होता है थोड़ा सा and it gets cooked in its own fat. But I'm not gonna do that क्योंकि मैं bulk पे हूँ and I don't really care about fat too much. So I'm gonna cook it ghee में क्योंकि I prefer that over oil or butter because I don't know, just tastes really well. और damn घी कम है थोड़ा, but it's okay. Okay नहीं है, more than enough. I'm gonna put ghee in, and then I'm gonna put my chicken in. So yeah, it actually थोड़ा सा घी को गर्म होने देते हैं. Then I'll put my chicken in. I'm gonna put a bit more ghee. I think it's needed. Yeah, it is decent. My mother would say तूने बहुत ज़्यादा डाला है, but we are different people. Okay, so अब मैं चिकन डालूँगा. Time to put my chicken in. Okay, now I'm gonna just let it chill for 7 to 8 minutes because we've used breast and we've cut it up. उसको पकने में ज़्यादा टाइम नहीं लगेगा. So a good, like, usually when I'm cooking breast I don't actually cut it up. I use a whole breast. तो उसमें I do it like 4 या 5 minutes each side on medium flame, and then I'll cook it for 1 minute on each side at a higher flame just to get a good crust outside. But इसको I'll just let it cook for around, I don't know, 6 to 7 minutes. Let's see. Chicken is done, bro. Look at how beautiful this is, bhai. Like, oh my god, it smells so insane, and the texture is just so good, bro. And this was I put it for 8 minutes. ठीक है, 8 मिनट के लिए पकाया, and it's perfectly cooked. So yeah, now यही pan में I'm gonna use this aroma to make my white sauce. So let's go do that. Okay, wait. Yes, now okay. So my technique for making white sauce is a little bit unorthodox, but it is very cost efficient and बहुत जल्दी बन जाता है. So I just use आटा and milk to make my sauce, and of course seasoning ये वो, that is pretty obvious. So I'll take आटा and I'll take butter. Sorry, butter भी use होता है उसमें. सबसे पहले I'll melt some butter in my pan, right? And I'm gonna slowly start putting आटा such that I'll keep mixing it and until it forms like a very, like, a semi-dry and like almost a dry paste. So it's not supposed to be just आटा, थोड़ा सा paste बनना चाहिए but with आटा in it. So that will help thicken our milk, which will eventually, convert into a sauce. So पहले हम वो करते हैं. So I'll start with melting butter. Give me a second. So I'm going to use like a decent amount of butter, and हम इसको वही पैन में बनाएंगे जिसमें हमने चिकन बनाया, so that the flavor, like, just, I don't know, even और अच्छा हो जाना चाहिए. I was looking for an English word but मेरा vocabulary ख़त्म हो गया है. Sorry. So yeah, I'm gonna put like 2 चम्मच butter in this, and इसको ज़्यादा पकने नहीं देंगे butter को, just थोड़ा सा melt हो जाए उसके लायक. And then I'm gonna put a little bit of आटा in it. आपने ये जो पूरा, wait, let me come down, like this whole methodology of cooking ज़्यादा देखा नहीं रहेगा to make white sauce, but this is what my mom does and ये बहुत अच्छे से काम करता है. So yeah, butter is pretty much melted. इसमें मैं अपना आटा डालता हूँ. वेट, आटा बहुत कम डालना है, ठीक है? So like just I don't know, 1 चम्मच से ज़्यादा नहीं यूज़ होना चाहिए आटा. Basically the ratio is that आपको जितना सॉस बनाना है उतना आटा डालना है और उतना दूध डालना है. So I don't know कितना ये कितना वो, क्योंकि I've been making this for a while now, so मेरे को अंदाज़े से आता है. So I'm going to be putting this much आटा, okay, and probably a bit more क्योंकि बटर थोड़ा ज़्यादा हो गया. And I like my, क्या बोलते हैं, pasta sauce to be like, generous amount. मैं इसको ऊपर ले लेता हूँ because like I feel weird. Let me take this a little far too. Where did चम्मच go? हाँ, तो हाँ, थोड़ा सा और डालना पड़ेगा. And I'll show you all how it looks like after वो mix हो जाता है. And ये सब करते करते जो आँच है वो एकदम धीमी रखनी है, because you don't want to burn this. That is the last thing you want to do. And एक पेस्ट जैसा बन जाना चाहिए. This is good, very good. So this is what it looks like. ठीक है, that not very aesthetically pleasing, I must say, but yeah, जो है वो है, guys. Okay, we're back. Now I don't know how to work with camera angles and stuff. ठीक है, so you might not be able to see what's in the inside the pan for like the next few minutes. But वो जो आटे का mixture था, that has completely dried up, and now I'm gonna add some milk to it. So give me 1 second. दूध उतना डालो जितना सॉस चाहिए. वेरी सिंपल बॉय मैथ. I usually prefer more sauce, so I have put like a decent amount of milk, and yeah, अभी इसको मस्त मिक्स करना है. So now I'm gonna mix this up very nicely. ठीक है, and on like medium high flame, and जो वो आटा था उसके ज़्यादा lumps नहीं बनने चाहिए. So starting में अगर lumps है ना तो चलता है, don't get scared, because they will eventually dissolve inside the milk or whatever as it gets hot inside. वो हो जाएगा, उसका टेंशन मत लो. And in my sauce का seasoning I generally prefer to put like a lot of pepper, क्योंकि pepper का स्वाद बहुत बढ़िया आता है in like a white sauce typically. And I'll maybe put a little bit of herbs, but उससे ज़्यादा कुछ नहीं, because I've already put whatever seasoning I wanted to put in my chicken, and मेरे पास्ता में I should get that white sauce का feel. So while it is getting hot, I am going to add my seasonings in. Salt थोड़ा सा डाल ही देते हैं, नहीं तो स्वाद ही नहीं आएगा कुछ भी. So yeah, 2 pinches of salt maybe, and बहुत generously pepper डालना, and trust me, it tastes very good. So yeah, I'm gonna put a decent amount of pepper. ये बनाने में बस यही प्रॉब्लम है कि बनाते समय बहुत भूख लगती है और वो थोड़ा टॉर्चर हो जाता है, because I can see all this beautiful chicken in front of me but I can't eat it. So yeah, that is not very fun. I'm gonna put like a very good amount of pepper in. वो डाल दिया, और जैसे जैसे खाना बना रहे हो चीज़ें संभालते जाओ, नहीं तो बाद में it will be a tough task to clean everything. And smell your sauce, and the major dominant should be, क्या बोलते हैं, should be pepper, not any of these spices, right? So you make sure कि that is there, that factor is there, कि pepper is dominating and not garlic और ये और वो. But this is a personal choice. So yeah, अभी इसके बाद थोड़ी देर इसको gonna let it cook in itself, and धीरे धीरे sauce बन जाएगा. So I'll see you all after that. Okay, so one thing I like to do is put my pasta in a little early, as in like most people like to wait till the sauce thickens pura and then put the pasta, but that way the flavor doesn't get absorbed in. So अभी ये थोड़ा सा runny है texture, and मैं अभी ही pasta डाल दूँगा. So yeah. Okay. Right. Yeah, so I normally like to use Amul का cubed cheese, because वो मेरे घर पे आता है regularly. You all can use whatever cheese you want to use. No compulsion or anything. Now I'm gonna add the chicken in. Simple. So yeah, that is pretty much the recipe. Let me show you how it looks. Okay, अभी सबसे important काम is cleaning up. Always leave the kitchen better than it was before you started cooking in there. So yeah, सब एकदम मस्त पोछा, not पोछा, that cloth से clean everything nicely. Then I'll sit to eat finally, thank God. So yeah, that is pretty much it, bro. Clean. What I'm excited about is like tomorrow morning मैं garlic bread बनाऊंगा, and this is gonna be my pre-workout meal. A little bit of pasta, chicken, and garlic bread. all those carbs pump will be chummy. So yeah, and I think I'm gonna wrap up the video here because मैं बहुत थक गया. So yeah, I'll see you all in tomorrow's back day. Back to the gym finally. Yeah, I'll see you all tomorrow. Thanks for watching.